So, hey, collective, this will be a collective message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is general, it's also timeless. So, keep that in mind when it comes to the messages, okay? Also, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel at Introvertedly Guided. It will help the growth of my channel, and it will also help others receive messages that are needing to be received, also, okay? I thank y'all in advance. What else? I also have a Etsy shop. If y'all would like to book something more personal, book me as AmayaBrielle@gmail.com and or book me through my Etsy shop. Click the link in the bio and it should take you straight to my Etsy shop, okay? So this message is about balancing, because the first card is spirituality, balance spirituality and practicality. And what I'm getting from this is balancing the 3D in the 5D. Okay, you could be a Pisces, or the full moon in Pisces is significant. You could have Pisces placements within your chart, is what I'm getting also. But this is about balancing both worlds. All right, so you could be somebody that's in between worlds. You could also be a very spiritual person. You may have certain gifts. You could be very intuitive also. All right. You could definitely be tapped in or connected in some way, shape, or form to the spiritual realm. What I'm getting from this is you could also be someone that is very prideful. I wouldn't even say ego driven, but you may be someone that's very prideful and you don't like to ask for assistance. You don't like to ask for help. So what I was saying is you don't like to ask for help, and with me seeing balancing spirituality and practicality, which is balancing the 3D world versus the 5D world, you could have some troubles with, balancing both worlds, okay? And the archangels and ascended masters is showing up here and letting you know that you can ask them for assistance. But what I'm picking up, not only are you very prideful in asking your archangels and your ascended masters for assistance, you may be prideful in asking others to teach you how to balance, like people that's spiritual, have spiritual practices, maybe a mentor or something. You may be afraid to even ask for assistance when it comes to learning how to balance both worlds, okay? You may be a very, very powerful person, and you may be someone that doesn't like to lean on others for assistance. Maybe you like to, teach yourself. But sometimes, we can teach ourselves, but we also do need a little assistance with, learning from somebody else. You're never too old to learn, and you never are too smart to learn something new, okay? So with that being said, you could be a life path 7. I was also getting, you could have been born on 3773. You could be a life path 5 also. You could be 23 years old. 2-3 is significant. 3-2 is significant. All right. So you could definitely be somebody that is connecting to their higher self. All right. This is what I'm seeing. You're connected to your higher self. With reflection being here, you could be seeing 666. I was also getting, you could be seeing 222 also. With 666, which is not a demonic number. And if anybody tell you that, I don't know where they got it from, but I used to think the same thing. 666 is not a demonic number, okay? So keep that in mind also. I feel like I got to put that out there. It's reflection. So when you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me, or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. All right. As I refocus on what serves my highest good, I feel myself shift into my highest self. So yeah, I was picking up on you are connected to your higher self. All right, so you could be going through some type of shift at this time, and this is why, you know, you're kind of confused on how to balance both worlds, and, you know, trying to figure out how just to get everything aligned. Getting yourself aligned is what I'm getting also. All right, so your archangels and ascended masters are showing up or wanting to show up for you, but you got to be open to asking for assistance when it comes to your archangels and ascended masters is what I'm seeing, okay? So, you know, reflect on this pride that you have. Reflect on, is that serving you? No. You know, you might be prideful because, you know, due to maybe something you experienced. You know, maybe you saw others be prideful within, you know, your family be prideful, or you was raised to be, you know, somebody that take care of things on their own, or you saw somebody that, you know, did it on their own, and you felt like you had to go that same route, you know, because you can't rely on others, or you feel like you can't rely on others, okay? So it's all about reflecting to see where you need to shift your mindset and shift your actions is what I'm getting also, okay? Never be afraid to ask for assistance. Talking to myself too, because I can be a little, you know, prideful when it comes to that as well. You know, you don't want to ask or be a burden to anyone, you know, but I feel like your archangels and ascending masters are very, very open and ready and willing to help you and assist you, okay? But you got to be open and willing and ready and available to receive that assistance from others, okay? So let's see what zodiac signs is in relation to this reading, and we're gonna close it out. So we got Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. All right, so that's what I got for y'all. This message resonates anyway, let me know. Definitely comment below. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you would like something more personal, book me as AmariaBrielle@gmail.com and or book me through my Etsy shop. Click the link in the bio and it should take you straight to my Etsy shop, okay? And I thank y'all, and I definitely catch you guys next time. Peace.